So if you don't buy the tickets in advance, but you still want to skip the line once you get here, you're gonna have to pay double.
The line is just behind me. You can see it is pretty long. I'm gonna try and find out how long people have been waiting.
Are you planning a trip to Istanbul? Then you have come to the right place. We're Jess and Miles, and we have spent the past couple of years here trying to help others fall in love with the city just like we have. Today we're going to answer a very common question we get about Istanbul's most iconic site, Hagia Sophia. And that question is, how do you purchase tickets in advance?
In the beginning of the year, we made a video about all of the changes to Hagia Sophia as of 2024. If you don't already know, beginning in January of this year, all foreign visitors must purchase tickets, and those tickets cost 25 euros each.
This is a very popular site, and it is always busy. Even when it was free to enter Hagia Sophia, we always recommended that people get here early in the morning before it opens so you can be one of the first in line to enter. Since they now charge for entry, we have gotten a lot of questions about where and how to buy tickets in advance. Maybe you can't get here right when it opens. Maybe you like to sleep in on your vacations. Maybe your hotel has an amazing Turkish breakfast spread that doesn't start until 9 a.m. Or maybe you're just one of those travelers who likes to have everything planned out and booked in advance. Regardless of the reason, we are here to help you understand the best way to get your tickets ahead of time.
There is no real official place to buy tickets in advance for Hagia Sophia. You can buy a combined ticket on the official seller's website for both Hagia Sophia and the Hagia Sophia History and Experience Museum, but they do not offer a ticket on their official website for just Hagia Sophia. That said, there are plenty of third-party sites selling tickets for just Hagia Sophia for an additional fee, but it is really hard to know which one you can trust. If you Google Hagia Sophia tickets, dozens of options will show up offering a range of different things for a wide range of different prices.
We are always hesitant to recommend any of these different ways to buy tickets because we don't like to recommend something we haven't experienced ourselves. So we did a ton of research and we found a skip the line ticket through Get Your Guide provided by the official seller. So we bought 2 tickets and we are here today to try it out and let you know firsthand how it works and if it's worth it.
It's only 9 o'clock.
It was packed.
And we are surrounded by tour groups already.
We picked a very popular picture-taking spot.
To be honest, we've never really used Get Your Guide to book anything during our travels, but since this is even where the official Turkey Museum site recommends buying your tickets in advance, we thought we'd give it a try. We'll be sure to include a link to the official provider that we purchased through so you don't have to go searching for it yourself.
All right, so here are all the logistics. Real quick, we just wanted to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Surfshark. Whether you are in your home country or traveling internationally, if you are connecting to public or unsecured Wi-Fi networks, it is so important to have a VPN. We have been using Surfshark for over a year now and we absolutely love it. If you are not familiar with Surfshark or what a VPN is, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It is a privacy tool that encrypts the data sent between your device and the internet so it keeps your information safe and protected.
Accessing the internet is a part of everyone's daily life, and having a good quality VPN will not only keep your data secure, it can also help make sure that your experience on the internet remains consistent no matter where you travel. Access to the internet is not always the same depending on where you go. Certain sites can be blocked, like your favorite social media site or streaming service, and having a good quality VPN can really help. And Surfshark allows unlimited devices with just one subscription, so there's no need for multiple accounts. Jess and I have both of our computers and our cell phones connected with just one membership.
As you prepare for your trip, you should strongly consider getting a VPN, and we have partnered with Surfshark to get you a very special offer. Just go to the link in the description to get up to 86% off plus 3 free months. And they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee so you can try it out completely risk-free. Okay, back to Hagia Sophia. First things first, when we were buying our tickets online, we selected the activity provider on Get Your Guide and chose our date. One very important side note here is that we actually tried to book these tickets 2 different times and they were unavailable. We kind of figured since we're here in Istanbul, we would be able to just do it a day or 2 in advance, and that turned out to very much not be the case. We ended up booking them 5 days ahead of time, so just something to keep in mind. They were more than willing to still sell us the combined ticket with Hagia Sophia and the History and Experience Museum, which is twice as expensive, so just be on the lookout for that, and just be sure to book it far enough in advance if you just want the ticket to Hagia Sophia. Sophia, it doesn't seem like it's something you can do at the last minute.
These tickets for just Hagia Sophia cost around $31 per person. And like we said, when you're just buying tickets at the gate, it's 25 euros per person. So it's a little more than $3 extra per person to get these tickets ahead of time. I know Jess just mentioned the combined ticket for both Hagia Sophia and the History and Experience Museum. And just to be clear, the History and Experience Museum is a completely separate building located on the complete opposite side of the square from here. It's not some special access inside Hagia Sophia, and it's not a part of what we're going to be doing today. The tickets that we purchased are for Hagia Sophia itself. These are the tickets for foreign visitors to visit the gallery floor of Hagia Sophia. We just want to really make sure that's clear.
Anyway, it was very easy and straightforward to purchase the tickets. Once you make the booking, it will take you to an order confirmation page, and you will also get an email confirmation. There are options to either download the tickets or send them via email or text. One other important thing to note here is that the ticket shows the opening hours start at 8 a.m. That is not true. Hagia Sophia opens at 9 a.m. and unfortunately you're not getting any kind of special early access.
We would hate for you to show up an hour early with a skip the line ticket and still have to wait an hour just to get in. We do want to note that there are multiple different sellers, even just on the Get Your Guide site. We booked through the official seller, and we'll make sure to link the specific one we purchased in the description below. We even saw another seller selling the exact same thing for $5 more, so you got to be careful.
A lot of the skip the line ticket options include a guided tour, but we never really recommend those because, for one, we frankly don't really like large group tours.
Like this one.
And also, those typically lock you into a specific time, which can be very disruptive to the rest of your day. If you have to meet your group tour at 11 a.m., you're going to have to plan your entire day around that one tour. If you really do want to hire a guide, we would recommend that you hire one for the entire day.
Anyway, with the tickets that we purchased, you'll be able to visit independently at whatever time during the opening hours that works best for your itinerary. Okay, let's get inside.
Our tickets give a meeting point with directions, but it doesn't point you exactly to the entrance. It's just for Hagia Sophia itself, which is quite large. So you should know that the entrance is on the east side of the building, but there are pretty clear signs indicating where you should go once you're here.
Over here is also where you would come to buy tickets in person. The line is just behind me. You can see it is pretty long. I'm gonna try and find out how long people have been waiting. That nice Australian couple just told me they've been waiting for about a half hour.
One other very important thing to know is even though we get to skip the ticket line, everybody has to wait in the security line, which seems very long. So we're gonna go get in it.
Okay, it's 10:15. We just got in the back of the security line. We'll see how long it takes to get inside.
Even though this line looks pretty long, I would say initial thoughts, definitely worth the extra $3 to have the tickets in advance and at least get to avoid one line. Also, you should know at the end of this line, there were these stands with QR codes to skip the line, and that was for the combined ticket that we had mentioned that's 50 euros. So if you don't buy the tickets in advance, but you still want to skip the line once you get here, you're gonna have to pay double, but you do get to go into another site, so, you know.
It might still be worth it if you were always planning on seeing the Hagia Sophia History and Experience Museum, but if all you wanted to do was get inside Hagia Sophia, I can't imagine it's worth double just to skip the line.
So the line looked really long, but it really only took about 10 minutes. We are nearly to the front, and I have the ticket on my phone, so we should be able to scan and just get right in. Okay, so we had a little bit of user's error with the QR codes. The guy had to help us. Apparently, you should turn the brightness on your phone all the way up to get it to scan appropriately, but we are in.
We are in.
So we are walking up to the gallery level now. We're probably not going to spend too much time inside because we have been here many, many times, but we do want to give you the full picture of what to expect when you're here. So let's get inside and show you Hagia Sophia. I avoided this as long as I could because it's really hot. Hagia Sophia was originally built as a church around 1500 years ago. During its lifetime, it has been a Greek Orthodox church, a Catholic church, a museum, and a mosque. It is a great example of Istanbul's rich and diverse history, and when you visit, you get to experience the mix of cultures that makes this city so unique. This is an active mosque, so you're required to dress modestly by covering your knees and shoulders, and women are required to cover their hair. There is a free audio guide you can access by scanning the QR code with your smartphone as you reach the upper floor. Foreign, non-worshiping visitors, like ourselves, have access to the gallery level that overlooks the prayer sanctuary below. It is a great vantage point to appreciate the incredible size of the building. The inside reaches nearly 200 feet high, and the center dome is over 100 feet in diameter. Hagia Sophia was once the single largest enclosed building in the world and was the largest cathedral for nearly 1,000 years. There are still a few surviving Byzantine mosaics that you can admire as you make your way around the gallery level during your visit. Even with the new entry fees this year, Hagia Sophia remains one of, if not the most popular site in all of Istanbul. It truly is a must-see.
Okay, it's about 11:30, and when we first came outside, we went back by the entrance to see how the lines were, and the ticket line was about the same, and honestly, the security line was even longer than it was for us.
So, all in all, was the skip the line ticket worth it? Absolutely. If your plans have you showing up here at Hagia Sophia later in the morning or in the middle of the day, then yes, 100% I would say that the skip the line ticket was worth it. Like we mentioned earlier, it was only about $3 more per person to buy these tickets in advance. And when we were heading inside this morning around 10 a.m., the line was about 30 minutes long. So it did save us quite a bit of time waiting in line.
Even if I were coming here early in the morning, I might still consider getting these tickets in advance so that I could spend more time exploring the square, or maybe even go ahead and visit the Blue Mosque right when it opens at 8:30, knowing that I could come over here when I was finished and basically just walk right in. Because even when we get here early before it opens, there's always this pull to hurry up and get in line around 8:30, so we still end up waiting about a half hour just for it to open. I think regardless of whether or not you get your tickets in advance, we would still recommend you get here first thing in the morning. The square is just so much more peaceful, and the crowds even inside are much smaller.
Yes, 100% definitely still get here early. This is the latest that we've been in this square ever. Because we always come here early, and that is for a very, very good reason. It is absolutely packed. All right, that's going to do it for us today. We will be sure to link the specific Get Your Guide ticket option that we purchased in the description below. Also, be sure to check out our free planning and packing checklist, and you should know that we also sell a full digital guide on Istanbul. It's less than $10. It is full of everything that you'll need to know when planning your trip here.
And we literally guarantee it's worth it.
So you should check that out as well. As always, we hope you found this video helpful. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.